Thank you, Nate. It's one of New York City's best public high schools in one of the richest neighborhoods in the city. And there's reportedly so much pot smoking going on, you can smell it in the halls and the classrooms. Teachers say Principal Ben Sherman isn't enforcing the rules, and their union wants the Department of Education to step in. In a statement, a DOE spokesman said, quote, Principal Sherman has been an effective leader for Forest Hills High School, and the superintendent is continuing to support the school. We take these complaints seriously and will continue to ensure a supportive environment for all students and staff. All right, so the question is, what should be done, if anything, to the principal? Let's bring in tonight's A-plus panel. We are joined by Republican strategist Allison Young. Great to see you, Allison.
Thanks, Bill.
And Garland Nixon, radio talk show host and Democratic strategist. Always good to see you, Garland.
Thank you, Bill.
All right, Garland, I'm going to start with you on this. How much can one principal do if the kids are, bringing the pot back and forth? I mean, it's illegal for them to do it.
Yeah, and it sounds to me like that is emblematic of a lot of problems there. I've read up on that, and it's like 90% of the administrators and teachers and aides all feel that this guy has to go. And I think this is an issue of the school board not listening to the people who work there, who see problems which are blatantly obvious.
What do you think, Allison? If you've got so much pot smoking, but then you also talk about it as the best high school in the city, or at least one of the best, he seems to be doing something right.
Bill, the important part of this argument is that it's a public high school. It's a taxpayer-funded high school. So at a bare minimum, there should be an expectation that the laws are being enforced in the high school. The principal is saying, oh, well, it's going to be legal soon. It doesn't matter. It's not now. He has to enforce this in the high school, or it's going to be total lawlessness.
Is this a bigger problem, though, that parents and families and everything else, we've talked about this before in the show, that kids seem to be in charge and driving the conversation? Where's the discipline? Where's the structure? Where's the really coming down to these kids for bad behavior?
But that's exactly what this is reinforcing. It's saying even if we're not talking about rules of the school, we're talking about the laws of the state and the country, and we still don't have to enforce those.
What would the teachers be doing, though? What are you going to do? You're going to have, are they now going to, are they law enforcement officers?
Right, and I don't think
or need to send the cops in?
Right, well, I think this is not necessarily about the teachers. I do think it's about leadership here. And from the perspective of, yeah, there's always going to be students that do things they shouldn't do, but the parents that send students there that want to get a decent education should have some expectation that the school is going to have some limitations on the ones that get out of hand and deal with that.
Okay, leave it there. Thanks, guys.